What's up, followers? Up here, and today I was filling in this area over here. This grass is, oh, it's soft. This area over here, and I made a nice walkway over here. I fenced off this area so I don't accidentally fall in the pit. Here are the stairs down to the strip mining area. The furnaces and stuff, everything's fenced off, made nice and pretty with wood. Nice little walkways, and my elevated bed still on the wood. But what I wanted to do was add a melon and a what's the other one? Pumpkin farm. And I just finished filling this in, and I'm gonna add that in now that I have the seeds somewhere. As you can see, I have redstone because it's gonna be automated. Hopefully, if I can figure it out. I'm sure we'll figure something out, but it's probably not going to be the best thing ever, and I'm not going to record doing it because like I said before, people have already done plenty of tutorials on how to make things such as those, and I'm sure mine isn't going to be the most efficient and stuff like that, because I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to, I mean, I've seen people's videos and I just kind of wing it from what I've seen on theirs. So yeah, and hopefully it turns out nice, and I'll show you guys when that's done. That's what I'm going to be working on. And I'll get back to you guys when I have some progress to show. Bye. Okay, I'm finally back. It's been a couple hours. I had a couple of difficulties getting the water to work because I hadn't really messed with the mechanics of water, so it took a while to get it to work the way I wanted it to. But this is it. This is my melon farm, melon and pumpkin, and it's only one layer, because I don't really plan on eating melons at all, and pumpkins I rarely use. I might use jack-o'-lanterns to toss in here in these empty spots just to add light, maybe get rid of the torches. And I was planning on putting a glass top all the way, just so I could walk up here every now and then and look at it if I wanted to for whatever reason. And here it is, water there, pistons here. You know, they push the things off, and I'm gonna have to kill those cows because, man, they were driving me crazy this whole time. Well, when I got close to them anyway. And these two side ones are watermelon, and this middle one is the pumpkin. I ran out of pumpkin seeds. I only had a couple here. I didn't bother to go get them. How many did they give you, actually? I wonder. When you break it, is it 4? Oh, it is 4. Oh, we could almost finish this up then. Yeah, but I'll show you the inside just a second. Let me plant these real quick. Oh, one short, of course. And bam, this is the front. The underground, I put glass all around so I could look inside, make sure that everything's working properly. This is the button. You press the button and it sends a signal to push the pistons, and you double tap it, so when they break they fall directly on the block. You can just tap it again and hopefully it'll push them off. Now this is what took the longest, not the redstone, not anything, just the damn water, because I didn't know that I didn't want to have to dig down, so I wanted to stay on the same level, and bam, ice. Ice is the answer, because just like that, they just slide across and bam, and it works. So far it's worked 100% of the time. I haven't seen anything get stuck. Only problem is I have to be careful where I place my torches, or else the ice will melt. So this area might be a little dangerous. Hopefully nothing spawns in here, and if it does, oh well. I might put an iron door there if, you know, zombies spawn in here and cause problems. And listen to those cows, Jesus. Anyways, but yeah, everything is working properly. The water flows in there. The ice works magnificently. And let's go out there and push the button. And I'm waiting for the grass to grow here. I had to extend this one. It used to be 20 by 20, I think. Now it's about 21 by 20. I don't know why that worked out that way, but that doesn't matter. I think because the rows up there are 5 instead of an even number. So push the button. All the redstone torches turn off. Bam. Push it again just in case anything got stuck. And there we go. And then we just wait for the watermelon to flow to us. And you can see that it's working, just sliding across. Look at that, there it goes. And I could make the whole inside ice just so it'll be a lot faster, but I don't see a point to that. I mean, it's just I usually harvest many things at the same time, so maybe I'll push the button, run up there, pull the levers over there for the wheat, and things like that. And I think that's it. And 31 watermelon. Not that I'll ever use it, but it's there if I ever need it, which is nice, I guess. Oh, see? Oh, that's... hadn't seen that happen before. But that's alright. Like I said, don't really care for watermelon. Just one that'll have watermelon to have watermelon. I have bone meal. I probably need... I have more bone meal somewhere. I have tons of it. Tons of bones somewhere. So yeah. And like I said, I'm going to put a glass roof on this, but first I'm going to wait until I get pumpkins and make jack-o'-lanterns and put them in there before I close it up. But yeah, like I said, this is great. As far as I know, I came up with the design. I just kind of winged it, like I said. I mean, from what I know about how the watermelons grow and the pumpkins, you know, just figured it out. I'm sure there's more compact, much nicer ways, much easier, but I just like coming up with it on my own. And yeah. Oh, and the glass is here, so it doesn't push it over to the other side. I saw this on a Generic Bees season 2 thing. He made like a melon farm thing, and he said something about the glass panes so it wouldn't push it over to the other side, and I just fell. And I thought that was a great idea, because that would have been a problem and I wouldn't have been able to fix it if I hadn't, well, I probably wouldn't have thought of it. So that helps with that. Other than that, that's it. I mean, pretty simple, I think, and it looks decent. And I had originally a lever, but I figured why, so I just put a button there. And someone asked me if I could do a little tour, quick tour, so I will. And this is my, like, what I call, like, in my industrial area. I don't know if that's what you would call it. I mean, this is my strip mine down here. It goes all the way down to bedrock. You can see the bedrock from here, I think. I'm not going to go down there, but I mean, I haven't really stripped mine too much, and I haven't had any caves in there, which is kind of weird. Not at the bottom anyway. And then over here, 2 wheat farms, just because this was the one I first built, and it was made out of cobble. Oh, I need to change these to that right color wood, or like half slabs like that. But anyways, originally built it and it was cobble and wood and it looked really ugly, and I don't know, it was weird the way I had to make it. Like, you can see how tall that is because I couldn't get the water to disperse properly. And this was the second one I made, which worked out a lot nicer. Slightly lower, slightly less stuff in the way, and it's linked to that lever. I might link the levers eventually, so just pull one lever and it'll harvest both of them. This one was clean, pretty clean, you know, just straight up, connects to the piston, and the cable runs underneath down the middle. Here's a little water well that I have in case I ever need water. Here's a little storage area of random mob drops, food, whatever, mob drops. There's just a random chest and I'm carrying too much stuff. My farm's over here. I really don't know if I want to use my my looting sword on these guys, or the fire sword, or just a regular sword, and I don't know. I mean, I'll never run out of food anyway. There's so many animals, and it doesn't take much to breed them. And I used to have them flipped. This used to be cows, and that used to be pigs over there, but something happened. It glitched out, and I had them kind of mixed, so I ended up with pigs on this side because there was more, and then cows on this side because there was more cows on this side. But yeah, I need to go kill them eventually. And then, so yeah, that's my barn, my pig and cow barn, and this is my sheep barn. Slightly different. I was going to make it 2 levels, and I might still do that. This is my chicken coop for eggs. And I had to move that water back. It used to be right here. And I used to have it streaming down here, but I don't know, it was weird. Like they get, oh, they're still kind of there. They get stuck in this corner for some reason. I thought it was because of the water and that corner. Well, I guess just the corners. I mean, this is stagnant water. It's not moving or anything. So I don't know why they're like in that corner like that. It's kind of weird. But yeah, anyway, they poop out eggs and things like that when I'm around here. I think they even do it while I'm in a strip mine, depending on which direction I'm heading. Sheep, I haven't colored, I haven't dyed them, and like I said, I wanted to add a second level. But I haven't done that because I haven't had a need for wool yet. I will eventually when I want to make nice designs and stuff. This is my mushroom farm, I guess you can call it that. And this is where I store all my plant stuff. Wheat, seeds, flowers, cacti, mushrooms, reeds. And I don't really have a reed farm. This is what I call a silo, sort of. And I put all the extra cobble that I get from over there. Once those chests over there fill up, I bring it over here. That's just a bunch of chests in there. This is my cactus farm, I guess. Oh, let me show you this real quick, just so you, just a bunch of chests. In case you've never seen chests before. And there's a second floor. That one is just cobble and dirt, and this one's random things. Everything else, gravel, flint, iron, things like that, sand. This is a cactus farm. It's not automated. Eventually it will be, but I'll probably move it out of here. But I kind of like how this looks right here. It looks nice. I like the colors. And then the sand just like stands out a lot, and I really like that. And this is my chicken cooker. I just grab some of the eggs from over there and I toss them in here, and then they poop out the eggs and stuff. And the way that this works is I just grab some wheat. I lure them closer over here. Chickens, the ones that pay attention. I flip the switch, this gate closes, and the piston retracts. And then they just fly at me. And tons of cooked chicken. Just listen to all that. There was quite a few in there this time. Get out of there. One of them's still in there. Stay down here, buddy. And then the piston retracts, gate opens. Ended up with probably a stack and a half. I'm not sure how much I had exactly before. And obviously, you know, a couple of the chickens stay in there. And if I wanted to, I'd just go in there and collect the eggs and shoot those in there. Okay, so yeah. So that's how that works. I don't need all this chicken on me. This is a portal. I'm gonna move that over here. One of them got out. I'm gonna move that over here and put my brewing station here. I don't make potions that much. I don't really use them. I don't know. I guess I should. Speed potions for mining or something like that. I guess it helps. This is my tree farm, and then I put the slab or the wood, the corresponding wood under them, and you know I just do a line of trees. This one's double wide, just because it's easy and it works. All the other trees don't work like that, so I can't do that. And then I'll just go around harvesting, and you know, I'll be cutting them down, and when I finish cutting them down, these will start sprouting, and it's kind of like an endless supply of trees. They just keep growing and growing. Oh, and the little walkways are there just in case it's too tall, like these, for example. You can just come up here and do your thing without having to pillar up every time. And yeah, work from there. And this is where I store all the wood. I took all the wood from here that I had for my fortress. This is some more of this, the regular wood, just the saplings, and if I accidentally made some. Here's that axe I had, I already used it. Here's the birch wood, and of course jungle, and I took all of this one too to work on that area over there. And then that's it for this area. This, like I said, this is my farming industrial area. This was my first village, and yeah, all the certificates died, so I failed to protect them. So I moved on to a different one, and well, this nether portal goes to the nether. Surprise! over that way is my original little building I had, and I'll go show you that right now. I'm gonna pause the recording and I'll just meet you over there. Here we are, coming out of the portal. I put this in here just to have something to look at when I'm going through it, besides my house. And I spawned over that way somewhere, and this was the first house I built, first actual house, and this is what it looks like, all made out of wood, that jungle wood. This was my mini storage area, which just has plenty of dirt. Oh, there's some shovels in there, some iron shovels too. Put some paintings up to make it look nicer, sort of. And this was my bedroom, which I will sleep to get rid of the rain and the darkness. And here we go. And then out here was a little patio balcony area, and that was my little shack. And that's actually the first thing I built, the little shack. This is the actual house, but there's a mine down there. Oh, and that's where I've been going to mine sand. I'll go down there right now. And but yeah, I really like this area, which is why I built this house. I mean, it's really elevated, and I mean, you got a real nice view of everything from here. And yeah, look at that. And this is my little tree farm that I had going when I was here. And this was my little shack. Goes down. Had some tools here. Man, there's some iron tools here. I'm gonna leave those there, like I said from before, just in case I ever die and for some reason my bed is blocked off. I can just hopefully make it here and at least have some protection. Although there was another portal up there now, so I don't really see the point. I should build a house near my spawn though. Anyways, this is where I've been gathering sand. This is my sand mine. But I mean, all that I gathered I actually took with me. I haven't actually just been gathering for gathering purposes. And okay, I'm gonna, in that village where the stuff is, it's actually like almost over that hill a little bit further, so it's pretty close. And let me go back to the nether and we'll take the minecart back to the other area, to the actual village. Be right back. Okay, here we are. Just came from over there, and I built this nether track in the nether because to get to my new village. And this is all over lava, like directly over lava. That's why I had to build this. If not, I'd had to go all the way around because it's a giant pool of lava. And yeah, and then that took a lot longer, so broke down and had to build this. And it's pretty far. Well, not too far, but I mean, it would be very far walking. Luckily, these minecarts make it a lot quicker to travel. And I also added this little area here. Ow. This one goes to my skeleton spawner enchanting area, which I still need to work on. Here we go. And then you guys have seen plenty of this, so I won't spend any time in here. See, here it is, you know, directly over lava. And it's almost directly across, you know, so that little piece that we went this way, but it's all over lava. So over there, like I said, is the nether, or that, yeah, nether fortress. And there's also a blaze spawner in that fortress, so that's where I went to get some blaze rods. And I probably won't build a actual harvester for those. If I need blaze rods, I'll just go over there and kill them. It's not that difficult. They spawn a couple at a time, and with this sword, it's ridiculous. Especially with the looting, get extra blaze rods. This is my nether portal room, the only one that I actually made into something, or look into something decent, you know, nethery looking, scary. And I like it a lot. I think it's awesome, you know, with the redstone there, makes it, I don't know, nice. And the brick. And this is my actual village, which this was the original village, some of these over here, and I kind of fixed them up, and you can see I added, you can probably tell which ones I added. This one, the ones that are all not complete, this one was here, this one was here, this one, and then all the ones over there I added. But yeah, these guys don't come over here anymore. They abandoned ship and moved over to this side. This is my Neapolitan ice cream one, whatever it is. And this guy spawned on his own. There's enough houses to where they spawn on their own. And as you can see, I think as I progressed this way, the houses got a little nicer. This is a little motel thing I built, and it's got a bunch of stuff inside. Hey, this guy just turned his back on him. Guy's trying to give him a flower, and dude just turns his back. Excuse me. Just, you know, nice little area, bunch of doors. They really like it over here, I guess, because there's a lot of doors that they can play with. And this is the fortress I've been working on. It's gonna be like the fortress that protects the village. And as you can see, I don't have too much done, but it's coming along. And this is fairly recent, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. And there's all the chests from all the digging I've been doing. I haven't worked on it recently. I've been just working on caving and the melon farm and that area over there, or actually I think it's that way. And this area over here is closed off just for me. This is my storage area, or my original storage area, where I had everything. Mini enchanting area, this is where I kept all my stuff before I built an actual storage area up here. Although I haven't moved anything, everything's still in here. This is my room with my dog. I got a new dog. Dog, stop sticking your face in the wall. Stop that! It's camera shy, it's alright. And here we go. And the storage area, which you saw in the last video when I was collecting the coal. The lights up here, I like these. They look like panel lighting, like you find in school or business buildings and stuff like that. And then there's just chests upon chests. And I'm gonna put some furnaces here, fill this wall, put an ender chest here, a bed. So if I'm working in here for whatever reason, doing something like harvesting the coal for XP, and this is how I'm gonna mark them off. Whatever the item is, just put it on top. And I'm thinking for plants and things like that, I might knock this down one, this one dirt, and then plant, you know, maybe a flower or whatever it is, or backwards put it down here. But I haven't figured that out yet. That way, if I do it down here, I can have the water underground to water the soil, and it'll work that way. But I heard that, or there was a screenshot of Jeb, and there was like things you can mount, like a display case. So if that comes out, I mean, I can just change it later. These are all glowstone. But for now, that's probably how I'm going to do it. And like I said, I haven't gotten around to completely finishing. That's weird. The lighting is really weird. Like, it doesn't update until you're right at it. But yeah, that's it. That's a tour of my area so far. And you know, I like building things like this, big projects, that they're really nice. They're very time consuming, and now that I have more materials, it's a little bit easier. That's why I started with something like this, small, just building 2 or 3 houses at a time. And then I built this one. This was my first large project, I guess. Construction wise, I mean, large projects, I mean, clearing this whole land was a huge project. And the tree farm and the other area. Oh, and the glowstones on top. I haven't finished the roof on there. And I'm not sure what I want to do with the side of this. If I want to make it smooth stone or dirt, or maybe pillars of something and put something else in there. I was thinking of adding another floor because I might need one, but I don't know if I want to go down or up, because I mean, if I go down, I think I'll run into my portal room. Probably not, because it goes down. So I might add a second floor. And the purpose of this was to look like a warehouse, just a giant warehouse, which is why I haven't decided on the roof yet. I mean, most warehouses I've seen just have flat roofs, right? Oh, and another thing for this thing, I was waiting for the colored slabs to come out so that I could make it different. And I really like this white and dark clash. And then, you know, this whole thing. I don't know, I really like it. I like how it looks. It might have too many colors, I don't know. But I just like how it looks. And over here I'm going to have the main area, the big fort, the big building. And then over here I'm going to have smaller buildings of whatever. And this area is going to be all big. Like I said, it's going to outline the water all the way around. And yeah. And the person that asked was Kirokcraft. And I hope you enjoyed. And everyone else that watched, I hope you enjoyed the tour and my watermelon farm. And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.